in the Paris Freestyle Grand Slam tournament. But it has ended on a big, big way when you look at it. Sorry for that, folks. Just sorry for that. Okay, so what is happening? Okay, sorry for the technical glitch that we have gotten at this point in time, but yes, it is a good end to the Paris Freestyle Chess Grand Slam tournament that has just concluded today in Paris, because India had only one major representation in this, and it was Arjun Erigaisi. Arjun Erigaisi has put out all the stops and managed to win the fifth position in the Paris Freestyle Chess Grand Slam. And this is a huge event because when you look at it, it is one of the best finishes ever by an Indian chess player in freestyle chess. Gukesh did make it to the quarterfinals in Wessenhouse last time, but he did not finish in a good way. Here, Arjun Erigaisi has managed to finish in fifth position. Yes, he was very unlucky to have missed out in the quarterfinals, but in the playoffs that happened between the fifth and the eighth place, he first defeated Jan Nepomniachthchi in a grand way. He was already down 1 point, but he came back and won in the tiebreakers and ensured Jan Nepomniachthchi was dumped out. Imagine, one of the best players in the world and one of the best freestyle players was dumped out. Now, after that, he was involved in the fifth to sixth playoff between him and Maxime Vachier-Legrave. He managed to win that game, and now in the last game that has taken place today, he just finished it. He managed to hold out for a rather solid draw. Now, in this, Arjun Erigaisi at one point in time was really struggling, but one rook blunder that happened unfortunately by Maxime Vachier-Legrave, it ensured that from a winning position, Arjun could now hold it. He had a knight, he had a pawn advantage, and when that pawn advantage from Maxime Vachier-Legrave evaporated, plus he had the advantage of the bishop, it was then that Arjun Erigaisi agreed for a draw, and because of that, he has finished in fifth position. Now, you would all want to be wondering who is the winner of the Paris Freestyle Chess Grand Slam, and you all know that answer. It is the GOAT, Magnus Carlsen. Magnus Carlsen managed to beat Hikaru Nakamura in the final. In the game today that happened, Magnus played out brilliantly and ensured that he won the top prize, and once again cemented why he is one of the greatest players in the history of the sport. Now, after this, Magnus Carlsen now has managed to ensure that he's won the top prize. Hikaru Nakamura, he labeled it as the El Clasico. That didn't happen. He managed to finish in second position. And when you look at it, Fabiano Caruana, Vincent Keimer, that's third and fourth at this point. And that is why it is a good result. Fifth position in the top five when you look at freestyle chess. Arjun Erigaisi, the Gandhivam features very, very prominently in that. So yes, fantastic result for Arjun Erigaisi having beaten. If you look at the overall Paris Grand Slam chess tournament, he did beat some of the top players. He beat Magnus, he beat Fabiano Caruana, he's beaten Jan Nepomniachthchi, and he's managed to get the better of Maxime Vachier-Legrave. But unfortunately, in that quarterfinal, he met up against Hikaru Nakamura, who is one of the best players in freestyle chess, and he just couldn't get going. Now, Om Sinha is like saying Magnus is the GOAT of GOAT. Who can stop Magnus Carlsen? I don't know who can. Tushar Maskara is saying Arjun, I think, is the most dangerous Indian among the current batch to play against, because if he gets in the zone, he'll play like a beast, pulling out only moves like candy. Indeed, indeed. I think if you have to look at one of the best rapid players, one of the best freestyle players and blitz players in the current crop, it has to be between Praggnanandhaa and Arjun Erigaisi. Arjun Erigaisi is the Gandhivam. He can play some outrageous chess when it matters. Hikaru just can't beat Magnus, some psychological edge. Tushar, who can beat Magnus? Who is the one player who has consistently troubled Magnus? Maybe a Vincent? Vincent Keimer? I don't think so. $50,000 for Arjun is huge though. This freestyle event offers great money and one for the future. So yes, Paris Freestyle Chess Masters is done, but that is not the end of chess. The women's Grand Prix event is going on. Divya Deshmukh has managed to beat Salimova, and that is why that will be an event which we look forward to in Pune. So let's see how the women's Grand Prix continues at this stage. But yes, Arjun Erigaisi in fifth, Praggnanandhaa finishes in ninth. Then you have Gukesh, and with it finishing at the bottom, unfortunately. But freestyle chess, there will be a lot more events to cover. So thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this update. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.